All right, so this is part one of our PowerPoint presentation, and you'll want to make sure that you come in here to your assignment section, that you download both the PowerPoint skills document and the PowerPoint pictures and save them somewhere on your computer for use throughout this process. Now, this will probably be, for this time, there may be more than one of these sections. So again, this is part one, section one, and then we'll do section two next. To start off, what you need to do once you save those is you need to open up a new PowerPoint. And we want a blank PowerPoint presentation. On this page, what you're going to do is click in the title area. And what you want to type in there is customer service expectations, staff training. Then in the next section down below it, you're going to type in Mission Street Inn, hit enter. And then below that, you're going to type in San Francisco, CA for California. And then we'll type in April 18th, 2015, just to do that. Okay, so now that you have that typed in, click anywhere and you can see what it looks like. Now, this is one way to view it. This is the normal view. We're going to go up to the View tab, and then we're going to click on Outline View. With the Outline View, you can see that it kind of outlines what's going on here. And we're going to click right next to the April 15th, 2015 over in the Outline section. We'll hit enter there, and then you're going to type in your name. Now you can notice that that also changes the document. So you can make changes in both places. We'll go back to normal view now, and that change is now in effect. Okay, so what this does now is it sets us up for the whole body of the paper. We're going to take our body of the paper from an outline that was done earlier for us. We can use an outline and transfer all the information from an outline onto a PowerPoint, so long as your outline has used the heading 1 and heading 2 features that we've discussed in the Word lessons. So what you do is, since you saved that file I sent you, you're going to go up to the Home tab. You're going to click on the down arrow for New Slide, and then we're going to click Slides from Outline. You'll find the MSI outline that you saved. Double click on it, and now it transferred it over for us. The heading 1s, that created a new slide, so all these new slides were heading 1s, and the heading 2s gave us bullet points within those slides. So that's how that works. So heading 1s and heading 2s. Another way for us to view our slides and to edit them quickly is to go up to our View section and go into the Slide Sorter section. What that does is it brings all the slides in front of us here. We're going to change this. If you click on the 100% down at the bottom of your screen, we're going to click in here and we're going to change that to 75% so we can see more of the slides a lot easier. And then you can see that now all the slides are visible right before us. Slide number 10, if you look at it closely, we have role play 1 for slide 9. This is role play 3 and then role play 2. It's not in the right order. So we can literally switch the order of these. We're going to left click and hold on 10 and drag it to the right, and then now we've changed its order. Slide number 8, the summary of key points. We no longer want that slide. We don't think it looks good anymore, or we don't want to put that information in here anymore. So we're going to right click on it. It brings up this delete slide option. So we're going to delete that slide. Now slide number 8 is also gone. Now the layout for these, if I click on any one of these, so I clicked on 14, if I go to the Home tab and I click on the down arrow for layout, you can see here highlighted, in mine it's highlighted, in yours it might be surrounded in pink, is the title and text. That's the default form for these. There'll be title and text each time you create a new one. So we want to make a change to this for several of these, so I'm going to click out of there. I'm going to click on slide number 5 and hold down the control key. We can also select 6, 7, 11, and 14. You can let go of the control key now, and you'll notice that they're all highlighted still. We go up to the layout function, our button, and we're going to select the to content because we want to be able to do some stuff with this here in the next few lessons. And so all of these now are to content slides. Next, we're going to do some text formatting and we're going to create a hyperlink. So we're going to go back to our view and change it back to normal view so that we're no longer there. And we're going to go up to slide number 4. And here you see that this slide has a quote. We highlight everything except for where it says unknown, because what we want to do is put our quote in italicize it. So we go to the Home tab. We will click on the I for italicize, and then we're going to click right in front of the I of the if, and we're going to hit backspace and get rid of the bullet point. We also want to go down to the last slide and get rid of the bullet point on the last slide. So we'll click in front of the T and also hit the backspace so that the T is now gone. Now go to slide number 5. On slide number 5 here, in the appearance slide, underneath Smile, you'll see most important feature. Well, most important feature shouldn't be its own bullet point. It's actually a sub group of Smile. So we'll click in front of most important feature, and we'll hit the tab button. What that does is it tabs it in once. Also, we're going to select focus on guests because that is also a subgroup. And we're going to hold down the control button and picture you present to the world every day and highlight that. We can let go of control now that they're both highlighted. One other way to increase the indent is up here at the top. We can hit increase list level, and that will also have the same effect. Okay, and you could also decrease the list level if you needed to there as well. Next, we're heading to slide number 8. We're going to click on slide number 8, and what we want to do is insert a text box. So we click the insert tab, and then over here under the text section is the text box. We click on it, bring it down here near the bottom, left click and hold, and drag a box. And what this is a text box. Now in this text box, you can see when I let go, it automatically puts a cursor in there. We're going to type in there Sasha from our reservations, sorry, not reservation, department. Okay, and just click anywhere outside of there, and now we have that there for us to use here in the near future. We'll put in a picture sometime that will have a picture of Sasha. Okay. Now we create the hyperlink. We're going to go up to the very first slide, and we're going to highlight Mission Street Inn, and then we're going to go to the insert button again, and right here you'll see hyperlink. So that's in the link section. Over on the very far left-hand side, we want it to come from a place in this document. So we'll click on that, and we want it to hyperlink to slide number 4, what this means. You can see over here that this is the slide that it will link it to, so you can identify that that's right. This is the what this means slide, and we're going to click OK. Now we have a hyperlink there. I'll click outside of it. The way we test it to make sure this works is we come down here. This is the slideshow. We'll start right here on this slide. We click on it, and then when we click on Mission Street Inn, it takes us to slide number 4. Now we can hit escape to get out of that. So that is a hyperlink. As we continue our edits, we're going to be bouncing around places. So now we'll go down to slide number 14 and select slide number 14. And you'll notice here where it says service target, it says greater than or equal to. Well, we can use a mathematical symbol for that. So we're going to highlight all the greater than or equal to, and then not the 4.8. Okay, we don't want that to disappear. And we're going to go to the insert tab, which we just happen to be on right now. Click on symbols. Now up in the subset, I can see right here that in my recently used section, I recently used it, but just in case it's not there for you, go to this subset section and scroll down until you come to mathematical operators. Here in the mathematical operators, you'll see the options here for it. This happens to be the greater than or equal to symbol, and we're going to click insert. Now it inserted it, so we can close this, and now this says greater than or equal to 4.8, which is what we would like it to do. Now we're going to open up a new slide and insert a formula. So go down and click on slide number 15. You can right click it and hit new slide, or you can get a new slide on the home tab by also clicking the new slide tab. Either way works. Click here in the title section, and we're going to go back to insert, and we're going to click on the down arrow and select the area of a circle. So we select the area of a circle, and it puts the formula in the document for us, okay? We hit enter, and there's other ways to do formulas. Like when I reselect it, you can see it takes me to the design tab, and within this design tab, I have all kinds of options. There's infinity, plus and minus, equals, does not equal to, and so forth. And I can also add to it fractions or anything else that I want. Now, if I want to have these options without putting in a formula already, what I can do is once I click off of that formula, I go back to the insert tab, and then I can just click on the equations with the pi symbol. And right here, it gives me the option to insert my equation. Now I can start inserting things. So we'll go with 2x plus, so you can hold down, you can select your plus, um, 15 is, I don't know, we'll do plus and minus. We'll just throw in a bunch of symbols here. Divided by, union, uh, congruent to, and anyway, all these symbols, for the heck of it, we'll throw in a fraction here. We'll do 5/7. Anyway, if you have this stuff right here, then I know that you also followed along with this. So those I'll be expecting to see those equations, okay? But anyway, you can make equations that way. All right, so now we're heading back up to slide number 1. And you'll notice down here at the bottom, there's a place that says click to add notes. This is a place where you can put reminders for yourself or any key talking points that you want to have that you want to use to remind you about this slide. So here, we're actually going to type something. We're going to type in training note, if I could spell right. Okay, so our training note is going to be bring personal. I put a single quotation mark there. Action plan, and I close with a single parenthesis. Worksheets and pins. Okay, and then I can click here. Now down here at the bottom, you'll notice that says there's a note tab here. You can click on that, and it will hide your notes, or it will show your notes. Depends on whether or not you want them showing right there. When you go through the slideshow, it won't show them anyway. So anyway, you can hide those as an option too. So this will conclude our part 1 of the PowerPoint presentation, and this will be our section 1. Section 2 will follow.